Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. You know, it's Sunday afternoon, and right now everything is going haywire in our country. My thoughts and prayers go out to everybody. Please be safe out there, and hopefully we can find another way. The amazing thing is no matter what happens, the sun always rises. And in times like this, you know, you think that this is the end of the world. Well, I'll tell you what gives me hope is the Red Brick House. The Red Brick House, this is the 200th anniversary of the Red Brick House. It has been there for 200 years. When it was first built, there was only 23 states in the Union. In fact, Texas wasn't even a state in the Union. There were no cars, no internet, no trains. They were digging the C&O Canal, which was going to be high-tech transportation. And in this 200 years, this place has seen it all. The Civil War, World War I, World War II, the last pandemic. It's seen the civil rights change. It's seen slavery. It's seen it all, and it still stood. And it's my goal to continue to keep this house going. Now, I was gifted this house by the city of Waynesboro 4 years ago. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to do all the work that I wanted to on it. But this week is going to be a huge week because I've got a structural engineer who's doing the plans for that. I'll be getting that, and I'll actually be getting a building permit so we can actually start doing some of the actual restoration and rebuilding of it. We've gone through originally when we got it to stabilize the building and doing some things, and I want to show you guys a clip and just kind of review it because it's on a channel that I don't use anymore. I just want to go back through and give you guys background of where we were and how we got it and where we're going with the project. I do have a GoFundMe that's up for it if you want to donate, but hopefully in the next 2 weeks or so we'll have the building permit and we'll actually start doing some of the real work on there. So take a look at this clip and tell me what you think about the Red Brick House. We're going to make sure it sees another 200 years.
There's a red house over yonder, baby.
Well, it's finally that time to start working on this house. We're still evaluating and figuring out what directions we're going to be going on through here. So I'm going to be giving you some of the first looks and seeing what we discover as we start taking this place apart so we can rebuild it. All right, we're getting our first look and figuring out what we have up underneath here and what kind of shape the floors are in. We're evaluating the condition of everything and figuring out what's going to need to be replaced and what we can salvage. Definitely got to get rid of this carpet padding and whatever else is underneath of it. But I can't wait to actually see what the floors look like. And that's my son Michael, who will also be working on this project with us. Wow. Unbelievable. Now, I've been under the house and I've seen these floors down there. Let's see if I can blow this up a little bit for you. You're looking at the original floors that were put in when the house was put in. And just like Stone House in Manassas, this is an antique heart pine that's tongue and grooved, solid as a rock. Wow. What a shame to have hidden those. This is just unbelievable. We've got the carpet and the linoleum taken up off the floor, and this floor is still solid as a rock. Now we have one area over there where the bricks and stuff have messed up on the foundation, but that we'll have to address and probably jack up over the floor. But the majority of this is solid as a rock. It's just unbelievable. I mean, 180 years old, that floor was put down. I just don't even know what to say. This right here is a thing of beauty. Can you imagine kids 190 years ago were getting their education on this floor. Wow. Simply amazing. Take a look at the ceiling up here. It's all tongue and grooved wood. It's flipping amazing what they've done with this place. And I love the staircase over there. It's actually sturdy as a rock. So we'll go through. All of these walls are actually cement around through here. Scrape off the paint, parge those again, and those walls are perfectly great. Up and evaluating the space, I have another discovery. Now the great thing about dealing with old houses, you never know what you're going to find. Typically it's not good, but you know, finding the floors that are tongue and grooved and actually still in really good shape. Well, this is the front room here, and it's got wallpaper on it. And this is almost like you know, like an archaeological dig. You know, you've got layer after layer of wallpaper. So that's the paint that's on top of the wallpaper. Then you've got another layer of wallpaper. But as I started pulling some of this off, what I found is wood paneling. Take a look at that. So thinking that I was going to have a plaster wall that we were going to have to take off and redo, I don't. I have this absolutely wall that's right here. Judy Graves, I bet you guys didn't know that this was here. Wow. Can't wait to see what else we find here. This is just amazing. Solid as a rock. They don't build them like this anymore. Well, we're out here on the front of the house, and one thing this house hasn't had for about 5 years, and that's light coming through the windows. So I'm going to take some of the plywood off a few of the windows so we can have light. But I want you to look at the detail up here on this brick OG that was put in. Now, majority of this is still in really good shape, but it'll need to be pointed back up. So let's let some light into this house and bring it back to life. Okay, are you ready? For the first time in 5 years, light will be coming through these windows. And after all those years, the window, I can't believe it, still works. First time light has come in that window in over 5 years. And I want you to take a look. This is one of the original rooms of the house. Look at this floor. Unbelievable. Now what's kind of neat about this is behind the wallpaper again, this is actually the brick wall. And what they did, they ended up putting cement over top of it. Now we've got some hairline cracks that are in here, but there's actually a stabilizing mortar that we can cover all that over with. So there's no plaster that actually has to be ripped out. And now as we go over here to the other interior wall, and we pull back the wallpaper, here we have more wood. So, oh, wow, this was a door. Amazing. So this was a door to go who knows where. So maybe they changed this up. With this being this low, this was probably the original doorway. Wow. Kind of neat. You never know what you'll discover when you're working in an old house. Wow, we have another discovery here with this wall that we know is actually wood. Looking at it, this is your door frame. This wall is just tongue and groove wood, all of 3/4 of an inch thick. So this is just a partition wall. So we may take this wall out completely, and since this is going to be a commercial space, get the handrails fixed and have this as one big open room. Then we also have the bedroom that's over there and the bedroom that's over there. This is just so much fun going through here and discovering this place. So all of the walls in here will be fine. They'll get parched back up. The ceiling will be removed to the lattice and everything else, so that way we can run our new wiring and things. But this old house is still pretty good shape for its age. Wow, this was an incredible first day. Some of the things that we discovered in here are just simply amazing. And seeing that window open right there, it's almost like the house has new life. I hope you follow along by subscribing to the YouTube channel that I have, The Wood Boar, because I'm going to be there every step of the way and bring it to you. I'm Mark Holmes, and thanks for watching.
There's a red house over yonder, baby.